Hi everyone, I'm Farmer Jolly and welcome back to our survival series on Riverbend Springs. Now, we are just heading back to the Grain Elevator Museum because we've got the rest of our wood products that we have made on the trailer ready to sell. Now, at the end of the last episode, we were debating whether we get a new field or we expand into a new yard. Now, I'd quite like to, well, really do both. But I've been having a think. Now, I think the best plan is going to be to buy the field so we can get that all seeded. And then as soon as we can afford it, we will buy the land. I think that's going to be the best way, but let's just get these all sold. So there we go, it's got another £17,000. So if we just turn the engine off and we'll have a quick look. So over here we were thinking of buying land 1, which is obviously the land or the farm we would have had in new farmer mode, and that is £172,000, or nearly 173,000. But this field here is actually only £60,000. We can afford the field. Now, I've been trying to work it out. If we sell this field, we would be about £10,000 short of being able to buy both. But we've got our garden and our sheep pasture, which we would need to move down here. So we'd need to be able to buy this first before we can sell that. So actually that's our best bet is probably going to be working towards getting this amount so we can buy the land, and then we'll buy field 4. The hope is as well that something might be planted in there, because at the moment I think it's just been harvested. Yeah, so it's just a harvested field. So obviously if there was something planted in there that we can harvest, that would be ideal. So I was having a look. Now we've got this wood contract here, this wood transport contract, which is going to give us about £4,000, which is brilliant. So we will definitely be taking that out. And is there anything else? We have got some bale wrapping contracts that we could do. But I've seen this fertilising contract for £6,000, and we've not done a fertilising contract for a while. So we will take that out. And is there anything else we could look at doing? So they're both square bales. We can't do those. I think there's going to be quite a few bales in that field. So I think we'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, we don't have anything else really that we can sell. So let's send this. Field do we own? Is it field 44? Yeah, let's send it back to field 44. There we go. And we can jump straight into this. And as we've got the log trailers, we can go and collect them. So we've actually got to get to, which is this. I'm assuming it's going to be 92 waypoint. Yeah, we might as well go with that. So let's find it. It's going to be the last field there. And you're going to crash straight away. So let's... We might as well just drive there ourselves. It's probably going to be faster. Have we got both the trailers? Yes, that's fine. So which way out of here do we need to go? Right then. There's actually quite a few different ways we could go. But let's take this road here. Oh, what's happened? Oh, how has that happened? I don't even know how to get this off. Because I can't even lock the trailers because I can't get them straight. That's that one. Can we lock this one? No. Okay, so we now have to try to reverse a dolly trailer. Oh, this isn't going well. Right. Let's try and get this trailer free. Right, well that wasn't fun. But we are free. Obviously what would be nice is if we could find a collectible or two, because that would really boost us up so that we can get that land. But I think our goal for this episode would be to purchase at least the farmland. Hopefully we'll be able to purchase the farmland and then get the field so that we can plant our own crop if we need to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just jump back over to the Landini and we'll drop all of this off. We can actually mow this field if we want to, so we're probably, before we sell it, better to mow it and then keep all of the grass bales so we've got some for the sheep. But these ones we are going to sell. So actually we could quickly load them straight back onto the trailer. So let's just stop here. There we go. So we'll leave that there. Select that and detach it. And then we will grab the fertilizer spreader. I don't know how much we've got, but I'm hoping not much. Right. So let's buy... Let's actually have a quick look. Which one do we have? I think it's this one. So we'll just buy the one bag. And we can send this tractor over to the collection point. There we go. And grab this again. And we'll try and get all this done. I'm sure there's got to be a collectible at this rope factory. I really feel there would be a collectible here. I know we've looked, but I just feel like there's something that I'm missing. So I'm going to have a quick look around here again. But I'm going to use my keyboard and mouse because I think it could be that I was using my steering wheel and I don't have a key binding. I could be wrong, but that's what I think has happened. And this, the problem is they can be absolutely anything. Right, I'm gonna have another quick look around here then, and then we will go and collect the wood for the contract. So I will see you in a minute. Right, there was a collectible. I don't know whether I missed it before, but this here looked out of place and certainly is a collectible. So we've got another £10,000, which is amazing. And there are still 19 collectibles to go. So where have I parked the tractor? Just up here. Right. Let's get these contracts done. Right, so we are nearly back at the sawmill. We have collected the bag of fertilizer, and we've got the Landini down to field 88, and we've set a worker off with the fertilizing. So that's doing okay. And obviously we've just got back here, so let's unload all of this. And collect that. So that's that contract finished. So let's just save the game and we can collect that money. There we go. So collect that. So what are we on now? We're on £57,000. So that's going to take us to 63,000. So we're going to need about just under £10,000. Now, do we take this out? It is £7,000. How big is this field? 5 acres. Our cultivator's pretty small. Can't do that. Can't do that. Could do that, but it's... Field... Oh, see, it's just going to take us ages, field 91. There is it. That's what we've just done. I don't understand that. What we'll do is we'll turn the engine off there for a second. And we'll jump over into the Landini and we'll just finish this off. We are using course plate for it. So it's not got much left, so we'll watch this finish, and I think what we'll do is probably progress into the next month, because we've got some silage bales that we can be selling, but they're not ready yet. They're still grass bales, which would only give us £2,000, whereas the silage, so what, I'm trying to think what month we're in. We're in August at the moment, so where's the silage gone? Should be just down here somewhere. There, silage. So we're pretty high, but they're not, I don't think they're going to be ready at the moment. Actually, we could jump over and have a look. 68%. Yeah, so they are nearly there. Well, I say that, they're just over halfway there. Oh, and what's happened here? You're stuck. Right. Let's turn this off. And how are you actually completely stuck? There we go. So we'll turn the line on. Like that. And fall completely down the bank. Let's get rid of that and try to climb back up this hill. Okay, I thought that wasn't going to work. So we can pick up this line here. So this, for some reason, wasn't a brilliant course. I probably should have just set it up on a normal AI worker. But not to worry. should still allow us to finish the contract. Well, it will allow us to finish the contract. What I mean is, this should be the last pass that's got to be done. I'm just hoping we have enough fertilizer. And if we don't finish the contract, which is looking like we're not going to, I'm slightly confused as to where we've missed things. Let's just see. Now, oh, we're at 97. We could finish it. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. So while we're here, we'll just I quite like checking these buildings to make sure they've not got a collectible hiding in them, which doesn't look like this one does. Nope. So we can collect that contract money like so, and we've now got 162,000. And how much did we need? Was it 172? Yep. So we need basically £10,000. And we are good. The question is, do we do this or not? All of the... Oh, that is a round bale. I think we're going to... What we're going to do is we're going to progress into the next month and see if there are any new contracts. So, let's do that now. Welcome to September. Now, we have taken out 2 contracts. We've got another wood transport contract and a deadwood contract. Now, the wood transport is going to, I think it's the paper factory, and the deadwood contract is just across from the paper factory. So we're on our way to near enough where we were last time to grab the logs again. We'll deliver those, and you can see the 2 circles flashing by field 55 on the map, just sort of in the center on the right hand side. So that's where we've got to go. The Landini is on its way back to the farm, but we've also got a lot of wood chips we can sell, and they're over £4,000. So I can't think exactly, but they're about, I think, about £4,500. And these 2 contracts together are about 5,000-ish. So we are going to be very, very close. It would be nice if we do stumble across another collectible, but if we don't, that's not the end of the world, because if I just stick this on cruise control, we've got another 1,000 litres of planks that we could look at selling, because so they're going to the Grain River Silo. Now, where is that got? No. So we'd probably sell those at the museum. Let's just come back on track a little bit. Actually, we are nearly there, so I probably need to start slowing down. Where else can these be sold, or is it just there? So that's fine. I wanted to just check that we couldn't sell... Need to turn quickly. Just wanted to check we couldn't sell the planks at... sorry, the wood chips at the grain elevator, because that wouldn't be good. Now, where are these logs? Have I just driven past them? So they're meant to be around here. They're right there. Spin the camera back around. And I'm actually not sure how many we've got to collect, so let's get as close as we can. There we go. Now there's quite a few. Let's have a quick look. Contracts. There are 19, so again, we will do 10 on the front and 9 on the back. So, 1, 2, 3. There we go. That should be 10. And we can pull forwards and change to the back trailer and pick up the rest. There we go. Brilliant. So now let's... Yeah, we'll turn around. Just trying to work out what our best route back is going to be. And I think we'll just end up going the same way as we normally do. And then cut across. So what we'll do is actually let's open this, and it's got to go to the paper factory. So we can go sell points. Can we? No. Productions. Paper factory unload, and I think that's going to be it. So we'll leave that there. We can turn all of that off. We can grab the Landini. And oh, the bales are back on the trailer. Let's see how fermented they are. Because I just keep putting the bales back on and then realizing I'm going to need the trailer, which is a bit frustrating. But I would quite like to end the episode by buying the new farmland, if we can. Like I say, it would be ideal if I could find another collectible, but I'm not convinced. We do still need to buy a seeder as well at some point. Let's grab this. And they're still grass bales. How fermented are they? Well, they're 95%. I think what we'll do is let's just have a look at all of them. So that's they're back four possibly are 94. So is 94 the lowest? Yeah. So what we'll do is we're going to progress time until these are fermented, and we'll get them sold. So I'll see you in a second. Right, we have a lot of silage. So where do we sell it? So we actually got £7,000. That's really going to help. So the biogas plant. So let's tag that. Now I'm pretty sure, actually, I think the biogas plant was the one that was a bit tricky. And as it's only £2 less, we're going to go to the animal dealer. So let's pull up the map. Okay, so the animal dealer is actually... Ooh, have I just crashed into stuff? Yes, we have. Can we try and... I've got a lot of stuff stuck. Let's try and get off of everything. What is going on here? Okay, that's the front bit freed. I just now need to try and get the... Let's see if we can... There we go, we are free. That did not go well. Right. So this is actually going to really help us, because we're going to get about over £7,000 if we can get up this hill, and then we're going to take it straight over and grab the, I've forgotten the name, the wood chips, and we'll get those sold. So I'll see you when we get to the animal dealer. We've just had to call the ferry over, but the worker has made it to the paper factory, so let's just deliver all of that. So that's the wood transport done, so we can collect the contract money for that as well. So we'll just actually keep forgetting, let's turn the engine off, and this is now here. So we'll get these sold, and actually these should give us enough money to buy the new farmland. We will still sell the wood chips and finish the deadwood contract. That's probably going to be done in the next episode. And as for the seed that we'd like to get, obviously this would be nice. It's in the sale, but a new mod's come out. I think only a few days ago, which we're probably going to end up using this seeder in our vintage series as well, just because it's going to fit the style a bit better. But this one is £12,000. We can customize it. What's the... Okay, I don't actually know what the compactor wheels are. They're those there. So yeah, we're probably going to look at getting this one just because it's cheaper. We'll see what we can afford at the time. But let's get these silage bales all sold. If we can get up this hill, I think we're going to have to drop it down into low. And then crawl up the hill at probably, I'm going to guess, yeah, I was going to say less than 5 miles an hour. Obviously, we don't want to be going 0 miles an hour because that's not good at all. But these silage bales are very heavy. And we seem to be stuck. That is not good. Right, let's try that again. And we will not stop to change gear. We're just going to have to keep our foot planted to the floor and hope that it can get up. Let's just try and zoom in a bit. It's going. We're further than we were. But we've still got quite a long way to go. Especially at 2 miles an hour. I want to change gear, but I don't want to risk stopping. Right, we finally made it up the hill. And actually that's really good timing because the train has just gone past. So I was hoping I wouldn't need to stop, but we do. So we have finally done that. That took so long. But we are nearly there. I was going to say the end is in sight, but it's not quite in sight. We are still nearly 150 meters away. One thing we are going to have to do as well is get a livestock trailer for the sheep. Now, we're probably going to be better to build a new sheep enclosure. And then, right, now if I just undo the straps, is it going to sell? Yes. Brilliant. £174,000. And we're going to spend nearly every single penny of it. So, where is it? Farmland 1. Let's buy it. So, we have a cow pasture, a small kiosk where we can sell things. We have a fuel tank, finally. What else do we have? A silo, so we can keep our stuff. We've got a beehive as well. So we can get honey, especially if we do plant the canola. And we've obviously got a lot of sheds. Now, we do. We have 3 cows. They do need water, which is fine. So, to finish the episode off, let's head over to our new farm. As it's not far from here at all. And in the next episode, we're going to have to start moving all of our equipment down. we might even be able to, actually thinking about the sheep pasture, we might be able to save up and have a bigger sheep pasture. I would like to keep the sheep if we can. I suppose we could look at selling the cows and the cow pasture and build the sheep pasture there. We'll have a quick look, because we do also need to find somewhere that we can put our greenhouse. So let's pull into our brand new farm. So I don't know where we're going to be putting everything yet, but we'll leave this here, turn the engine off, so we can obviously, we've got the big shed, or a few big sheds. Now, I am very tempted to actually sell this. So, how much could we get for it? Let's jump into the construction menu. £6,000. And how much is a new sheep? 14,000 for the basic one, plus building it, because I don't... Oh, we can move things. Okay, that's gonna change. So where can we put... Let's just do that really quickly. Where's our field? Here. So let's zoom in. Can we move that? We can. Right. Oh. Oh, no. Move. Now, how do I move things? Okay. Where is the... I can't find the farm. So... Have I... Aha! There. So where's my... Oh, I've lost my thing now. Oh, no, it's here. There, right. So we can then bring it down. Now, I've never tried moving things before. So let's bring this to there. We can come down a little bit more. Now, will this fit in this? It looks like it will. So we just need to now get that to probably about there. And possibly push it back, and then I'm assuming we hit enter, or is that just £19,000 to move it? Oh, right, that's no. Because I'm pretty sure it's not going to cost us that much. Where's greenhouses? There, greenhouses. Which one do we have? 8,000 to build a new one. So let's... I think that's going to be the best place for it. So let's jump in and... we're still going to be too short. I was going to say let's sell it and build a new one, which I think is going to have to be the plan, but we'll do that in the next episode. But for now, as always, thank you very much for watching the episode. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. I think anyway, we're progressing really well. We now have a brand new farm, which is absolutely amazing to see. What's going on here? There we go. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching the video, and hopefully we'll see you back here for the next episode. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now.